right? Not, I mean,
So it would be painless.
not even subatomic particles are left.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Although I think even a glancing blow from something like that set on low would probably be really, really inconvenient.
Your very existence is transported into an entire different dimension, right? All right.
Well, maybe we could do that to
Well, Youth Video Camp runs from Monday the 16th through Thursday the 19th. Would you like to tell us something about that, Jonathan?
Well, it's been scrolling the whole time, right?
Let's see. If you do, I'll give you the reverb that you like. And here you go, Jonathan. Give those to Jonathan. Let him hear himself. Go at it.
Jonathan, not on camera.
Okay.
Well, good. I like being the not on camera.
You can lean in.
Everybody, I'm the only person not on reverb. There we go. So yes, you are listening and watching the Mad Scientist Tea Party here on Channel 20, an experiment in live television. I just like the echo on that.
You do or you don't?
I do. I'm just like, I can't even think of what I'm supposed to say.
Well, there's a cheat sheet in front of you.
Well, we have the cheat sheet. And so you have seen some footage today of the very first, URTV's first ever youth video camp. And we had, I think, 9 students in that camp, and they did a great job. They, from start to finish, started on Monday, met each other, kind of found out, got their group gel going on, and produced, shot, edited, produced, and aired their program. So you saw the world premiere of Barney Strikes Back yesterday, and you saw excerpts of it from today of the behind the scenes, and also just a moment ago we did see the actual final film. Very good, I must say. I can't believe 9 to 15-year-olds would come up with such a great concept for a story.
Storyline. Great.
You hear that if you're watching.
But Barney became president.
So Barney is now officially the president of the United States.
I see. That's rather deep, isn't it? Yeah.
And just about everybody was happier.
Well, I was, the original. The way they're leaning towards it, it makes it look like Barney's going to come back and kill the vice president. But I guess they thought that might be too violent, and they came up with another twist on it, which was Barney is now the president of the United States.
Whatever happened to the original president? I mean, not to say that, we don't all know Dick Cheney's really running the whole thing, and he's the real kingmaker anyway, and therefore, if there's anybody that's going around replacing the president, it's Dick Cheney, but...
Well, that's the beautiful thing. They kind of just left that hole open there, and it was really amazing to see how the vice president didn't really have a problem at all with replacing the president. He didn't seem to mind whatsoever.
He probably wishes he could genuinely do it right now. It's like, why did I have to get attached to somebody that's so inarticulate?
I have no idea what you're listening to right now.
Right.
It's something weird, isn't it?
It sounds good. I like it.
Does it? Okay.
But this is to inform the viewers that 6 slots have opened up for the youth camp starting week 2, which starts this Monday, which previously had been filled. So we had turned people away. And so there are 6 slots that are open now. And that basically the information. It runs from Monday to Thursday. And it starts at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And snacks and lunch are included.
Yay.
Students will have, as you saw, hands-on experience with our cameras, our state-of-the-art studio, blue screen, chroma key equipment, editing facilities, and software. So as you can see, they had a blast, and I think they're going to be back a lot more. So all the parents were here yesterday watching it premiere, and they were like so proud and happy that it wasn't, what were you, Vacation Bible School? the Asheville alternative to Vacation Bible School, URTV's Youth Video Summer Camp. So students will receive a DVD of their finished product and membership to URTV good for 1 year. So aside from what they make in the camp, they can actually come back and make more and more, and maybe even take over the hostship of Mount Chosa, such as Mount Dungeon, or maybe they could have their own tea party.
I'm fighting him for host of Mount Dungeon, and I will not fight.
Everybody needs to come down and get involved. That's just the thing. You just don't know how much fun we have down here. We have a blast, and we get even.
Yes. And it's good, clean fun.
And most of it's not even on camera.
Right, we get sillier when we're not on camera.
Well, there's a fine line between footage and evidence.
All right.
So,
Hey there. Would you like to come in? Please come in.
so don't miss this opportunity for your child to try something different this summer and be a part of the URTV community. And to register your child, you can call me at 828-255-8848, and I'm at extension 102, and I will set it up for you. So I hope to see some people come out and join up and have some more kids. We're looking forward to week 2. So
Love to see what those kids are gonna do
I want
next.
to, I want to see what they're going to do
Think
next.
about it. Now listen up. I believe it's time for a GR. Is the switch on automatic?
No, this means Jonathan runs.
Run,
really fast.
Jonathan, run. All right,
Wait a
folks.
minute, AGR's coming up.
It's the
Stay
Asheville
tuned
Global
for Asheville
Report.
Global
You're there
Report.
with
Asheville
baby
Global
Fine, fine news reporting. And quite possibly one.
Responsible for the majority of bloodshed in Iraq. On June 28th, Bush called al-Qaeda the main enemy in Iraq, a claim rejected even by his administration's senior intelligence analysts. On that day, Bush gave a speech at the Naval War College in which he referred to al-Qaeda at least 27 times. The news agencies speculated that Bush's insistence might be calculated to exploit lingering outrage over the terrorist attacks of September 11th to bolster support for the current buildup of U.S. troops in Iraq. U.S. military and intelligence officials say that Iraqis with ties to al-Qaeda are only a small fraction of the threat to U.S. troops. The group, known as al-Qaeda in Iraq, didn't exist before the U.S.-led invasion in 2003, didn't pledge its loyalty to al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden until October 2004, and isn't controlled by bin Laden or his top aides. U.S. intelligence agencies and military commanders say that in Iraq, the Sunni-Shiite conflict is the greatest source of violence and insecurity. In his speech, Bush made other questionable assertions. Bush blamed al-Qaeda for the February 22, 2006 bombing of the Askaria Mosque, a sacred Shiite shrine in Samarra, whose destruction accelerated sectarian bloodshed. But no group has claimed responsibility for the attack, and even U.S. officials such as Defense Secretary Robert Gates say there's no proof that the group calling itself al-Qaeda in Iraq was responsible.
On July 8th, the New York Times called for U.S. troops to leave Iraq now, writing that President Bush's plan to stabilize the country through military means is a lost cause. The influential daily wrote in a rare single-issue editorial taking up one half of an entire news page, quote, "It is time for the United States to leave Iraq, without any more delay than the Pentagon needs to organize an orderly exit. Like many Americans, we have put off that conclusion, waiting for a sign that President Bush was seriously trying to dig the United States out of the disaster he created by invading Iraq without sufficient cause, in the face of global opposition and without a plan to stabilize the country afterward. But the Times concluded it has since emerged that Bush has neither the vision nor the means to do that. They said, quote,